In this section, with the spectrophotometer measuring device and densitometer, this area will be able to measure how well the ink is reacting to the substrate and giving you good color reproduction. Now, if you do not have those instruments, we also have a section that will allow you to use your eye to get the best transfer of color. In the color section, we have given you areas that allow you to determine the best color reproduction on that substrate, whether you just want to do it visually or with a measuring device. Going visually, we have two sections below that are broke up into cyan, magenta, and yellow at different percentages, and then a finer detail of percentages by each color, cyan, magenta, and yellow. You can change the job LUT on press until it establishes a good gray balance by the color of the substrate. We've given you a visual reference over to the right of a 4-color black, 1-color black, and a 3-color black. So when you have a visual good balance of gray, you can apply that job LUT to your job. If you want to take a measuring device, you can take your densitometer and then you can read the solid ink density of each of the colors individually, write them down, and then switch over to dot area on your densitometer, again, reading the color of the paper, reading your solid ink density, and then reading your dot percentage to determine if you are getting the LUT that you're expected. Also in this section, by the solid ink definitions that you're getting, you can determine if you should define the substrate as a glossy, semi-matte, or matte on press. Therefore, the press would give you the best reproduction of the 1% to 99% dot. So we've given you an area to determine if the press calibration is still valid. You again can use your densitometer, read the dot area all the way down the chart, and you'll notice that the percentages on the sheet are the same percentages that are in the calibration window on press. This allows you to know whether or not the validation section of color is expired. If you want to take it even another step further, you can take your spectrophotometer, read the ISO color bar on the sheet, scan in the data. Most software, since it is an ISO color sheet, recognize that color bar and will map out how the color looks three-dimensional. This is great if you have to match your indigo to other devices in your shop. The great troubleshooting skill about this is once the ink trapping has changed, even if the solid ink density and the individual dots have not, it can show you what consumables might be wearing down faster than the others. Great section for troubleshooting for color, but also a great section to determine and establish color for this substrate.